Hello everyone, this is Dr. Swapnil Chandratre here. Today I have completed 1 year in Germany and I'm going to discuss about today that what is my past journey, what I was doing before coming to Germany and why did I choose Germany and what I have achieved after coming here. What are the mistakes you should avoid. From the personal experience I will going to tell you that what things you have to remember and what things you have to avoid, and based on that you can decide whether Germany is for you or not. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to it because such information you will not find anywhere. So let's get started. So I completed my BDS in 2012 and then I did my masters. I did MDS in periodontology and implantology that I completed in 2016. After that I have opened my own clinic. During my PG times I had done part-time clinic and a job. So because of that I worked in a very high-end clinic. So I had the vision of expanding myself or how to do a big practice. So I opened a big practice and I invest everything in it, and whatever I have earned I keep on investing it and keep on investing myself, and I used to learn everything what is coming new into the market. So because of that I was always up to the standards and ahead in the race compared to the other people in my area. And within the 3 years of my practice time I was able to achieve 8 figures in earnings. And after that when I completed my 4 years, then corona hit, and during that time I always want to upgrade myself. So I had a lot of time during corona times. Praxis were closed and they were also running in a very some hours only, so I had a lot of time to think about it. And in medicine it is very common to do fellowship outside the India. Many students are going for 2-3 years and they come back to India and they develop themselves. But in dentistry it is not very common. Very few people do that in big cities. So I personally thought that I should upgrade myself and I should learn what the other developed countries are offering. So I started searching for the countries which are providing a good thing. For me the most important thing was that I didn't want to make the process complicated. Like I didn't want to study again. So when I decide to upgrade myself, the 4 countries came in mind. One is US, Australia, Canada and Germany. Those are the 4 very popular and grade A countries and very for the dentist. So in US we have to study again. In Canada and Australia the exams are very it's like nowadays very next to impossible to pass out. You need to work very hard for that. So I didn't want to make the complicated process. So then Germany came into my mind, and I then decided to come to Germany because what I have heard was the exams were comparatively I would say that not that tough compared to other countries, and it was very highly possible to follow our dreams and everything is possible. So I chose Germany over other countries. Then I started my process and came to Germany last year. When I landed, after landing here, I completed my advanced language course. I completed my FSP training. I completed my KP classes. Then I appear for the FSP exam. I completed my FSP exam within 8 months time. During that time I have completed all my classes. After landing here within 3 weeks I got the job offer, which was a very lucky part for me. So after my FSP classes, while I was doing my KP classes, I was doing part-time hospitation in the same clinic where I have got the job offer. So I developed myself in that way also. So after FSP I applied for the work permit and I received that work permit within 6 weeks of time, and last 2.5 months I am working as an assistant dentist in the clinic. So this is what I have achieved within last 1 year of time, which is completely possible for you also, and which is completely achievable, and your dreams can be followed. But you should remember some things, that some mistakes people are doing it and that's why they are wasting too much of time. They are not able to achieve some things. So you have to remember some things. So on based on my personal experience I am going to share some things. So first thing is that first tip I would give you is focus on your language, because see, many of the students are asking me that what if that only B2, if we come on only B1, or what if we come on, we do only B2 and all that stuff, and we complete our classes in India and then come here and something like that. Well, I would say that doing a classes and having a certificate is a one thing, and applying those things on a practical basis is a another thing. Because in the classes the teachers will teach like this, like, my name is Swapnil. Okay, so this would be the speed during your teaching time, and when people are talking here, it would be like, my name is Swapnil. So it's like day to day speed of people talking here is very different. Learning in the classes and passing the exam by cramming it is very possible, but when you apply it practically, like when you have to have a conversation with the, when you are especially a position of dentist, then you have to communicate with the patient, you have to understand the patient, you have to show expressions and feelings. So talking in German is one thing, and talking with the feeling is another thing, because you have to calm down. Sometimes patients here, patients are very much aware of the situation. I would say that they have some priorities here, so based on that, it's like a huge learning curve. So your language should be very good, so focus on that. Don't try to have a shortcut or anything, or things like that. Okay, that I have done now, that I have passed the exam and now I'll get everything. Sooner or later it will haunt you, because even if you have passed the language exam, or even if you cram in FSP exam and passed it, but when you appear for your interview, or when you start working as a assistant dentist or something like that, then if you have not learned it perfectly, then it will trouble you, and it will you'll think that you have saved the time, but it won't save your time. Because your I would say that your promotion curve will go slower. If you have a good language command and you have learned the right way, then you can grow very faster. So I would advise that learn B2 onwards from any German teacher, so you can learn the pronunciation perfectly. You can learn the expression, how to express yourself in German language, and that way it will be very useful to you. Yeah, till B1 you can learn from Indian teacher or any local teacher or something like that. Cheaper classes is okay, but B2 onwards you need to be very serious. I have personally done C1. Many of the people have completed till B2 only, and then get the process done. It is also possible. It is completely up to you that how and which way you want to go ahead with. So that is the first tip regarding the language. The second thing I would like to say that the Germany is a very bureaucratic country, so they emphasize too much on their documentation part. So it is important that you choose the right process to come here, and a right pathway and right documentation things. See, many of the time people are asking me that they want to enroll in some course, and they come here for, they do that course, and by that time they do documentation, something like that. I personally is not in favor of those things. The only reason is that I always think that you should do, or you should invest your time in such a thing that is going to be helpful for you in the future. So if you are coming to on a dentist pathway, it will cost you many much. It's like around 20-25 lakhs of expenses. So it is little bit costly for many people. That's why if you have a cost problem, you can choose a dental hygienist pathway. That's a pathway which is also a side pathway. It is not a regular pathway, but end of the day, if you are coming on a dental hygienist pathway, you will be trained here, and you will learn the day-to-day works. End of the day, it will going to help you only. If you are coming on a I would say that other courses, like public health or something like that, and your end goal is to be a dentist here, then those things which you are going to learn in those non-clinical stuff, which is not going to helpful to you in your future. So investing your time on that, for my personal belief, it is not too much advisable, but it's personally everyone's choice. I am not against anyone, so it's up to you that whether someone want to come here like that only and do that. But I personally feel that your years are very important and you should invest your time in that. So in here the processes are very slow, documentation process and all the things. So you have to have a lot of patience. You cannot expect everything to go this quick way, because see, exam appointments and those things will also take time. Right now FSP appointment waiting time is 3 to 6 months. This might prolong afterwards. So I would suggest that focus, after landing here, focus on your FSP exam preparation, do good classes and do good preparation, because the sooner you pass your FSP, better is for you. Because if you fail in FSP, you have to wait 3 to 6 months again. So during those 3 to 6 months time, your day-to-day expenses will go on, so those things will not go away. So such smart decision you have to take, and you have to choose your priority, that how it is going to work. Another tip is that there will be some extra added expenses will come. I will advise you to spend your money carefully here, because in block account it is around 800 to 900 euros per month. But your around 400 to 500 euros will go into the rent. Then some of 100 to 150 euros go with your groceries and stuff. Plus you will have to pay some insurance if you are staying in Vega or something like that. Then you have to pay, there are many small things will come, small expenses, like you have to do some lot of xerox and prints, and you have to send it to the post. There is an FSP fee, exam fee, which will come, which will cost around 400 to 1000 euros depending upon the states. Then again, once you clear the FSP exam, then you have to apply for the work permit. That work permit will cost you around 500 to 1000 euros depending upon the states. So something, these expenses will come later on. So don't spend all of your money in a one go, because later on you will require that before you start earning handsomely. So spend your money carefully and choose, do your finances accordingly. That will help you. Otherwise, end of the day, you will be in a shortage of money. So that is another tip. Is all for today's video. Hope you have some idea about it, that what things you should keep on mind, and what you should remember for before you join or before you choose to come to Germany. So if you like the content of the video, please like it, please share and subscribe to the channel, and have a nice day.